Hello everyone, I would like to introduce you to an app located within my backpack titled ELLevations. ELLevations can be used to support EL students within the RTI process. Once you click on the app, you should see a list of students on your caseload. For me, I'm just going to list the students and select one for us to review. All right, let's try working with this one. So you would click on the student, you would select his name. Once the student record opens, you're going to find basic information about the student in regards to grade, how long they have been receiving ESOL services, as well as their most recent access test scores and their levels of proficiency. The highest level of proficiency on access is a 6.0. And if we scan very quickly, we will notice that listening is this student's strength. Below, you have other basic identifying information about the student. You can also click on the blue tabs to find their schedule. If you use test results, you're going to find all of the score reports for the access test they have taken. The can-do descriptors is where you should begin to focus as a classroom teacher. This will help you understand what the student is able to do in terms of listening, speaking, reading, and writing within your classroom. In terms of listening, the student is almost proficient into which he understands the academic language in which you're using. However, we're going to notice a huge discrepancy when it comes to speaking. The student will struggle to formulate his ideas and express what he's thinking. So it shows you what he can do here, but if we focus our attention to the right, we see that if you're asking him to express his feelings about himself or about a character in a story, it can be a struggle. Even something simple as explaining why he sorted items into a group or explaining and justifying a prediction can be a struggle to formulate his ideas with the necessary academic language. In terms of reading, we can see these are the things that he is able to do. However, putting words in order to form sentences will be a struggle, and this will show up within their writing. Follow sentence level directions, all right? Sometimes we know that in English, our words have very similar meanings or the synonyms or homophones and homonyms. Those types of words will definitely be a struggle for this student in understanding what do you mean or processing which word did he just hear. Writing is the student's lowest score. Here the student has the most opportunity for growth. If we look at the test scores, we can infer that writing will probably be a challenge for this student. If you're looking for ideas to use within the classroom, you would select the instruction tab. Here you can search according to content. So we'll take a look at science. We're going to enter a popular topic. Let's go with matter. And then you'll see different activities that you can use for matter according to grade. You can also search to the left by grade level, subject matter, or you can enter in the beginning of a standard. So let's take a look at the matter activity. You're going to notice several things about it. That if you would like to use it for a hook intro, they provide you with a virtual field trip that you can click on a link. Activities to use for direct instruction, student practice, vocabulary, or within a whiteboard, quick checks and assessments. All right, let's take a look at the virtual field trip. If you decide to use a virtual field trip, you're going to be provided with multiple links to the side linking you to graphic organizers, and also the virtual field trip itself is located within Discovery Education. If you look on the tabs here, it'll give you the learning targets explaining what the students are to get from the activity. It'll give you tips on how to implement, things to watch out for, and how will you know if the students are experiencing success. Also, it'll tell you which students will need additional support and scaffolds to make it through the activity for comprehension and understanding, which kids would need little support, and then which kids would need none or very minimum. And you would just click there and the names will appear. If you click on examples, I like this a lot because now you can actually scaffold your lesson up to 3-5. I can use it within a math setting, a science setting, social studies, or ELA. Also, from the instruction tab, I can think about what I want the students to do with the academic language. And based on where you are, if it's new, reinforcement, or just practice, you can kind of select the type of activity you would want the students to do. Here it's letting you know if you're just building background, you're very at the beginning introducing the words to the students. They have 10 different activities that you can select from. Clarifying input, you're just kind of giving new meaning to the words. 21 different things. Fortify input. Let's try something we know well. Well, let's try if we want the kids to interact with one another. And let's try find the fit. We can kind of guess that. Let's try pro-con improv. Here, if we wanted to use this activity, it's giving me some quick examples how to use this within the ELA setting. But let's try it within math. If in math, I still receive additional ideas to use along with some graphic organizers. I can scaffold my lesson down to kindergarten, not quite, but maybe for kindergarten science. No, kindergarten ELA. No, social studies is not quite appropriate, but we do have 3 different activities here. So let's try 3-5. Social studies, definitely. We have 3 activities here. Math. Okay. Science. The same 3 activities, but they kind of just alter what to do, give me some ideas. And social studies. If you look over to the right, they're going to provide you with a list of students that may struggle with completing this activity and will need additional support and scaffolds. From the home page, I would like to show you a few more additional resources within ELLevations. We know that we are an IB school, and they do have activities to help build our cultural competency. We can figure out if you want to focus on the linguistic side. You can select here. You'll get different activities to pop up. If you want to focus on cultural identity, we had some ideas here, or intellectual, cultural, or intercultural identity. We have additional ideas and resources. If we click over if we click to the clock, you can see recent activities that you've used and maybe that you like. If you see something that you like, you can actually share it with another teacher. For example, if I tried out Find Your Match and I just thought it was super amazing, I can actually share it with another teacher in our district and the names will pop up. When they go to ELLevations, all they have to do is click on Share It With Me, and then they will be able to find it. I hope that ELLevations will be a great resource and tool for you to use and support all of your students. The county has acquired it with funding through the ELL department, but we strongly encourage you to use it with all students.